Hello, good morning, and welcome to Lowry at Home. I'm your host, Naturalist Kirk. Today is Wednesday, and we've got another visit from Naturalist Christina with the Nature Detectives. And you know, over the last almost 2 months we've been doing this show, you may have noticed the background behind me changing as all these plants started to wake up and grow in the springtime. Well, plants is exactly what Naturalist Christina is here to teach us about today. So take it away, Christina.
Hi, this is Naturalist Christina with Nature Detectives. This week we're learning about plants, parts of a plant, what their jobs are, and then we're going to do a project that reinforces those ideas. Come with us. So what do you know about plants?
So they grow from seed.
They grow from seeds?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what else?
And some parts of a plant has leaves.
Some parts have leaves. What other parts?
And I also have all sorts of flowers at my house.
Flowers and leaves.
Yeah, lots of leaves and flowers.
What about the parts that go underground?
So those are the seeds that help them grow.
Oh, the seed goes under the ground?
They also need water.
And they need
sunshine,
water.
they grow.
And sunshine?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thanks for your help.
Welcome. Bye. The bottom of the plant is usually underground, and that is called a root. The roots absorb the water and minerals in order for the plant to survive throughout its life.
In these dandelion plants, you can see the big taproots that are down at the bottom. And for all 3 of these taproots, I happen to sever the roots, so part of these roots are still in the ground. Okay, so what do we have here?
A giant kind of small tree.
A giant kind of small tree. Excellent. And so what parts of the tree do you see here?
The bark protecting the stem.
The bark protecting the stem, and the stem is above the ground.
Branches, leaves.
Branches and leaves. Oh, look at all those green leaves.
And I'm holding a branch of leaves in my hand.
Yeah, what tree did those leaves come from?
That tree, I think.
This tree right here. Yeah, it matches, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the job of the leaves is?
They collect sunlight so it can grow.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. What are you holding?
Leaves from this tree.
Leaves from this tree?
Mm-hmm.
What is the job of the leaves? How does it help the tree?
It helps make food.
It helps make food. Does it make pizza and hamburgers?
No, they don't grow from trees.
No, those don't grow from trees. You're right.
They come from stores.
They come from stores. There's a big fancy word that we use to describe when trees make food. Do either of you know that word? No? Do you know it? Have you heard of photosynthesis?
Yep.
Yep, that's how trees make food. What do we have here?
Some pine needles.
Some pine needles. And what's the job of the needles? What do they do?
They are just like leaves. They collect sunlight so the trees can make food.
Yeah, they make food for the trees, don't they? Cool. Here's a cool tree called the linden tree or basswood tree, and it looks as though this tree has 2 different kinds of leaves, but really the lighter colored leaf is a samara, similar to a maple seed is a samara. It uses the wind to help move around. If you look closely, those are the little seeds that are growing on this samara. Eventually the wind will take these and they will fall down. They'll be little pea-sized seeds that will be all over the ground shortly. What do you have?
Some flowers.
Some flowers?
Mm-hmm.
How does a flower help the plant?
I don't really know the answer to that question.
What part of a plant do you have there?
I have the flowers.
The flowers. What job do the flowers have for the plant?
They're supposed to attract pollinators to spread pollen and help plants grow, and then they get seeds.
Cool. Do you know what kind of flowers these are?
Lilac flowers.
These are lilac flowers. Another part of a plant that we weren't able to find in our investigation today are fruits. Fruits develop on some plants after their flowers have been pollinated, but this raspberry bush didn't have any fruit yet. Pretty soon, in a few weeks, we'll have some berries. For our project this week, we walked along the sidewalk to collect materials from the ground, and then we used those materials to make creations based on plants and their parts. Tell me about your creation.
Okay, so these are the leaves on top. This is the bark guarding the regular tree part.
The regular tree part.
And these are branches with flowers at the end of them.
What's at the bottom?
The roots.
You have roots at the bottom?
This is the roots.
Tell me about your creation.
Well, this leaf I thought kind of looked like roots, so those are my roots. And then this red piece of wood is the ground. This is the stem with some branches. And this is a piece of fruit, some leaves and a flower.
Nice. It should be noted that when we talk about trees making food, they're not really making food for us, they're making food for themselves. So keep that in mind. And also, I just wanted to say thanks for joining us for another edition of The Nature Detectives. See you next time.
Thank you, Christina. That was fun to see as usual. You getting out there with your family. I hope all of you at home will get out with your families and explore the outdoors. It's a beautiful time to be outside. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.